Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here with Wolfenstein Youngblood Collectibles. This is the Brother 3 area. If you're doing the Brother bosses in order, this will probably be your last one. This is actually the last video I filmed for this series, which means all of my achievements will be showing up on screen. However, if you're doing them in order based on the game progression, you will have Lab X to go after this. So we'll start from the metro station, go up the stairs, hug the right-hand side wall, find UVK cover inside of a storefront, not far from where we started. Continue down the street, you'll notice a bunch of statues and a small restaurant. Find Readable number 67 on a table nearby. Now what we want to do is basically now head into the ditch. And also this video kind of already assumes that you did Brother 3 main mission and you're just coming back on a second visit, as we are using some shortcuts and stuff that will unlock when you play. So get into the ravine or the lake or the river or whatever and just run through it. As you approach the giant tower, to the left-hand side, just behind a kind of concrete block, you can find 3D glasses number 60. At this point, we are now ready to basically head inside the tower. If you were playing the mission, you'd have to kind of go a little bit around, but you'd end up in the same spot, actually. So if you want to follow along with the main mission, you still can for basically the whole video, I think. We'll go through the door, and through the magic of editing, we will end up in the next area. A bunch of enemies are here, but if you go to the far side, again, use your compass if you are ever lost or don't really know which way I'm pointed. But on top of a small little bridge type structure, there's a desk with a readable right nearby it. So we'll pick that up. Now basically what you want to do is head to the next area by going through this door and then just walking forward. And you can find Readable number 70 on your right hand side, basically as you enter into the next area. Now, the next collectible is actually pretty tricky. What we want to do is head to the middle of the area, and you'll see a small little piece of concrete kind of sticking out. Head on top of it, and you'll have to double jump up onto here. You don't actually have to. You can go all the way around, and it all kind of links back, but this is easiest. And then what we want to do is basically head up and then turn around, and there will be a small little nook sticking out with UVK cover number 20. And then if we continue along this path, it does end up kind of linking back to the main area, but there's also a kind of rotted out train car on the right hand side. What we want to do is head up that, and at the very top of that we can find concept art number 18 inside of a red supply crate. The code for this one is 3201 as shown on screen. Now from this concept art we can also find another collectible in this area. So there is two little booths right next to the door to leave the area, and the second one in has a readable just kind of sitting right on the edge of it, so make sure you pick it up. Now what we're ready to do is move on to the next area. So walk forward and take a right hand turn, and there will be a door that leads into the next area. In this mission, these areas don't have names like the other missions, so once you get through that door, you'll end up in exactly the same room as me on screen here. Walk forward, and directly in front of you is cassette tape number 32. Then what we want to do is head to the right hand side, and there is a staircase. And you might remember this part of the mission as where you get the electro craftwork gun. But before we go anywhere there, head up the stairs to the top floor. I believe the top floor is 4. And there is a UVK cover sitting on top of a computer monitor. This was my last one, but there's actually still more left in the mission. Now what we can do is head to the bottom of the stairs, and at the very, very bottom we can find concept number 17 inside of a red supply crate. The code shown on screen is 9012, and then we're inside of that. Now we're ready to basically head to the main floor. So what we'll do is we'll head back to the stairs we just came from and head up 1 story. And then we can make our way into all of these offices. And we'll actually head to the left, and we'll go to the 3rd floor, but we have to go to the 3rd floor from inside of the labs, or else we don't end up in really the same area. And once we're here, take a left-hand turn at the top of the stairs, get out that room, take a right-hand turn into the side storage room to find 3D glasses. Then what we can do is we can find a cassette tape by basically walking forward, going to the left. I think we're on the 3rd floor, by the way. But, like, again, it's only connected via the one staircase. Find cassette tapes sitting right here on the desk. Now, the next collectible is a floppy disk, and there are 4 floppy disks during the mission that will show up on only the side mission called Missing Resistance Fighters. So, as you do that side mission, you are required to find 4 floppy disks. I will show them based on where they are in terms of their locations, in terms of other collectibles. But if you're doing that side mission, basically that's all you have to do is collect those floppy disks, and you can do that on your own time, or you can follow the video if you want. Now, from that floppy disk, I'm going to drop down into the main floor main area, and there is a readable sitting on the side here. Not far from that readable, there is a pair of 3D glasses right near the center of the area. And additionally, not far from where we grabbed the Electro Craftwork gun, there is another floppy disk. This one's number 29. Again, I'm showing it based on where it is in the mission if you're revisiting it, but it might only show up for you if you are doing the Missing Resistance Fighters side mission. Drop down into the side room where I believe you pick up the Electro Craftwork gun, and then pick up the floppy disk and Electro Craftwork your way out of this room in order to proceed with the level. So we'll turn around, we'll use our Electro Craftwork on this door, head on out, and we are now ready to kind of move on. Again, use the compass. I'm headed in that 270-degree direction. We're going to head up the stairs. We're going to go 1 floor up. Then we're going to turn left and turn left again in order to find an elevator that leads to the lobby. This area is actually named the lobby, so we'll, through the magic of editing, fast forward into there. We'll basically double jump to the left and then double jump on top of where we came in to find a red supply crate, code 6743, in order to find concept art number 19. I did unlock my achievement here. You may or may not, depending obviously on how you're following the videos. This was my last one. Now, if we go a little bit deeper, hop over the desk, we can find 3D glasses number 62 sitting in the corner. And then staying in this area, following the desks, we can also find Readable number 72 sitting right here. That was also my last one. I'm going to be popping a lot of achievements because of the order of how I filmed all these collectibles. Head back into the main lobby area. Hop on top of the globe using a double jump. Look to the left and you'll see the statue. Double jump onto the statue's hand and try to look directly under you to pick up a pair of 3D glasses number 64. I think I actually unlock yet another achievement, again, based on the order of how I'm picking these up. And then double jump kind of behind that statue to find a movie theater area. On the second row, not far from the screen, you can find cassette tape number 35. Yet another achievement for me, but probably not one for you again. And then floppy disk number 28, found next to the projector screen, next to a resistance fighter on the ground. Again, this might be part of the side mission for finding resistance fighters. Then what we can do is Electro Craftwork our way back into the lobby, go across into that 180-degree direction, and go into the elevator to go to the archives. Again, a little bit of magical editing to get us there more quickly. And this is basically the kind of final boss room. So you'll use some switches to open up the doors, take out a bunch of enemies, and in the first side room to your left, find 3D glasses number 65. From there, we can head into the room and stick to the left-hand side to find cassette tape number 33 sitting on a table next to some couches near the middle of this walkway. There is a room that connects to this walkway to the left, so go inside there, stick to the left to find 3D glasses 63 on a chair. Then what we can do is drop down and look under the staircase to find a red supply crate for concept art number 20. The code for this one, as shown on screen, is 2354. From then on there, we can head back upstairs and go what I believe is across to the other side. On the other side, we can find cassette tape number 34, sitting on top of what I believe is a couch or a table. So we'll make sure to pick that up. And then follow that couch to the next, just down from that couch is UVK cover 21. Then you can find floppy disk number 27 a little bit further along the same couches. And then one more floppy disk for the road. This one is only available as part of the Missing Resistance Fighters side mission. So once you make your way back up here to the top floor, at the very far end, there will now be an open room where we can use our electrocraft work to move a forklift, finding a fighter underneath the forklift with the last floppy disk. Thank you guys so much for watching this video series. This is my last commentary, but there's probably more videos for you to go. Drop a like if you found the video series helpful. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Share it with a friend. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Peace.